So welcome back to this channel once again, and now I'm going to discuss how we can pass a data structure using prototype in IE RPG. Okay, so let's see example. So this is an IE program where I defined a data structure named DS1 having three subfields: field A, field B, field C, and of which two are of characters and one is of numeric. So here you can see I defined the PR and PI for the main procedure. Means I have replaced the star entry plist with PR and PI here, and now you can see I'm calling the same program since ILPGM27A, which denotes that this is the entry parameter list. PI is for the main procedure. Okay, so here I am accepting a DS. Okay, so DS is basically DS2, and which is same as DS1. Okay, like, so that's why I use like DS uh, to define this DS2, which is same as DS1. Okay, now you can see this is the prototype definition and this is the PI for this thing. So the main important thing here is I mentioned DS1 here also, like DS1. So this is correct because we need to give the prototype and the PR and PI must be same. But as I already told that this is optional. If I want to write this, I can write that this, but if I don't want, I don't want to write. But here in this case, if you're not writing this, okay, you will getting the error. The keyword is not allowed following keyword excpgm. So like DS keyword is not allowed following the excpgm keyword. So that's the reason we need to define the name also. So okay, so either I can write DS1 or DS2, depends upon me, because this is not going to denote any definition. It is just for um, documentation purpose. So that's why I can write anything. So I write DS1 here. So this is the prototype and PI for this main procedure. Okay, so I'm accepting a DS and I'm then displaying ds2.flda, fldb and fldc. So dot is just to qualify. So I'm qualifying field A, field B, field C of DS2. Okay, DS2 which is same as DS1. So DS2 would be same as DS1. So I'm qualifying these things and displaying them. So that's the reason I didn't use qualified here, because that is only required when I'm performing anything, I'm doing anything on this one. Okay, so it is just for definition. So what I'll be doing, I'll be compiling the module for this. Creating the program for this. Okay, so the module and programs are created. Now is the time to call this program from another ILE program. So we will be using the prototype call method. So that's why I defined this prototype passing data structure having, which is calling the ILE PGM27A. Okay, so in AXT PGM I defined that I provided that name, program name, which is being called when I call this procedure. Okay, so here also the procedure prototype is matched with the ILE PGM27A prototype because I'm calling that. So I am passing this DS like DS1. So this is not a definition, this is just for documentation purpose. As I already told that we need to define, we need to give the name here so that it won't cause any issue to us. Okay, as I remove the name and take F4, you can see that I'm getting the error. So you need to give the name. The name is not optional in case of you're using this like DS keyword. Okay, Now as you can see, I have defined that ds1 here as qualified because I'm just evaluating the fields of ds1 with ds1 dot fld1, so I'm basically qualifying them. So field 1 is basically known as ds1 dot fld1. Okay, and field 2 is ds2 dot ds1 dot fld2, ds1 dot fld3. So I'm evaluating these values and then I'm passing that data structure to this procedure call passing data structure and ds1. So this data call will basically call this one and it will pass the data structure to this program. So let's compile this program also. So first thing is to create the module. This time ILE pgm27, ILE pgm27. Just debug this program pgm27. Just set the breakpoint at line number 1. Call ILE pgm27. So field 1, or I can see from here. So eval ds1. So ds1 dot fld1 is key 1. fld2 is not initialized. Now that is also initialized. Okay, and fld3 is also initialized. So all the subfields are initialized now of ds1. So I'm basically passing this ds1 data structure to this program ILE pgm27 through prototype call. Now you can say I'm here in ILE pgm27a and I received that ds in. So the entry parameter is basically this one. Okay, so I received that in ds2, ds2.flda, ds2.fldb and ds2.fldc. But ds1 is just a definition, so we didn't receive anything in this one. We are basically receiving in ds2. So ds2 is defined like ds1, so we don't need to define it again. So we don't need to define the ds2 again, so we can directly define using like ds keyword here in the prototype interface. Okay, and then I'm displaying ds2.flda, fldb and fldc. Okay, flda key 1 value 1 and L1. Okay, and this is the end of the program. So you have seen that how I pass the data structure, how I call a procedure prototype, how I call a ILE program using a procedure prototype method and pass the data structure, and there we just uh, displayed the values of the data structures of fields. Okay, so that's the thing which I want to show you. Now I think the concept is built that how we can pass the data structures using prototype calls in ILE RPG. So that's all. Thank you and have a nice time.